Hello and good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you may be. Oh man, I see a lot of folks have been here early. Thank you for coming in and posting your questions. Oh, I missed you guys. It's been 2 weekends and I wasn't able to host. So I'm glad to be back. Let's see. I'm gonna just say some hellos real quick. Hey, Jackie B. Hey, Jazz House. Let's see, Red Dragon. And I saw your comment about ignoring the first question, Red Dragon. So I think I got your second one starred. I have you starred, Jazz and Jackie. Hey, Violets for Roses, Whispers from Heaven with Jenny. Polly, let's see. Good morning, good morning. Let's see. I'm just scrolling through. Okay, Jazz, I got your question the first time, so you're covered. Hi, Cat Goddess. Good morning and welcome. Okay, so far I have 6 questions starred. So if you have, I know others are probably going to jump in because the notification is probably just going to go out. But if you have a question and you want to drop it in the chat, go ahead and drop it so I can get it started. I'm going to go a little longer than an hour today because I missed, and I'm sorry if I'm looking over here because I'm trying to make sure I don't miss any other question that comes in. Oh, thank you, Violets for Roses. Wait, did I miss Jessica Lynn? Hey, Jessica Lynn, how are you? See, that's why you got to multitask. Hey, Carolyn Loving Light, I have you starred. What I was going to say, I have you start to Jessica. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, I'm going to go a little longer, so I will more than likely get everyone today. Hey, Anna Wright, good morning. I have you start as well. I'll try to, I more than likely I will get everyone today, okay? Because I plan to go a little longer since I missed 2 weekends. So, how's everyone doing? How is anyone expecting snow? You know, we had snow on Monday, and it was that beautiful snow where you go outside and everything is white. The trees are white, everything is covered in white. And so I'm going to work, I'm driving to work, and there's a park on my right. And I said, oh my gosh, I should pull over to take a photo because it was beautiful. And I said, no, it'll be there when I get off work. I'm coming back home. I'll pull into the park and take a picture. Hey, Donna Marie, good morning. I said, I'll take a photo when I'm coming back. Why I got off of work 4 o'clock, came outside, all the snow melted. Snow was nowhere in sight, at least the ones that fell Monday, and was nowhere in sight. So I missed my opportunity then to get that beautiful picture, that photo. But the snow that we had from previous weeks, in some places that snow is like ice. It's just piled up in certain, like if you go to shopping centers or whatever, it's piled up there still. It hasn't fully melted. But I hope everyone had a great week. No matter what you found the positive in whatever situation you might have been encountering. So this morning I asked for a message for us. What does the collective need to know? And I got, which is it's beautiful, right? It's Sisterhood of the Rose. Sisterhood of the Rose. And this is from the Work Your Light Oracle deck. And it talks about beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, and teachers. And what I love, I pulled this before I started reading the comments. And as I started afterwards to go through the comments, I saw Jenny Whispers from Heaven, where Jenny made a comment, and I'm trying to find it. Actually, yeah, Whispers, I'm gonna share it. I guess who was it? I gotta go back up, guys. So Whispers from Heaven said this. Kathy, and I missed this live, so I have to go back and watch it. Kathy was incredible yesterday. She was on Brenda's channel, and Red Dragon said, yes, she was. Um, this was my first time seeing her, and oh man, she's great. And Red Dragon responded, so much talent in the community, right? And then Whispers from Heaven with Jenny said, yes, indeed. And as I was reading the comment, I was like, wow, how that conversation ties into this card, right? Because what does this say? The message says, I'm going to read it real quick. The Sisterhood of the Rose is a lineage of priestesses and mystics who devoted their lives to serving humanity and seeding light consciousness all over the earth. A cross section of ancient lineages. It is the path of devotion and beauty. Walking this path means being devoted to seeing and creating beauty wherever you go. The rose symbolizes the heart and the sacred geometry of all life. You are being called to notice the beauty around you, particularly in nature, and hear the whispers of Mother Earth. You are being called to spend more time in nature as all the ancient secrets live there. Mother Earth is constantly whispering. Spend time admiring her creations, and you will be rewarded with insight and grace. You are being called to take a little more time to both notice the beauty that exists all around you and contribute to the beauty of the world in your own way too. This could be through your own creations or in the little things like how you dress to picking flowers for your home. Every time you devote your time to creating beauty, you harmonize the planet a little more, and the shift in vibration can be felt. So, the message here is for us to, find the beauty in everything. Even if something seems like it's an obstacle, it's a challenge. What is the lesson for me to learn in this? Maybe it's patience. Maybe it's creating your boundaries. Maybe it's speaking your truth. I just heard in my head, no longer a doormat, and for so many years, so many of us, whether it's within our families, within our job, we have this mindset that, oh, it's my job, it's my boss. I have to respect my boss. And do as they say, right? But that's shifting. Because if your boss, no matter what level they are, if they don't respect you, why should you sit back? Why should I sit back and absorb that negativity and not be able to speak up for my rights? I'm staring at my wall because all of a sudden this blue light is illuminated on my wall ahead of me. So yeah, get out. It's getting warmer now. Spring is about to be springing. So if you can, get out in nature. I was watching a show with Terry. Oh my gosh, holding your space. Debbie, lady with long blonde hair, and Tudor Speaks. And one of the things they were talking about with grounding, and not just your feet, but they were talking about placing your hands on the earth as well. So I can't wait for the warm weather to kick in so that I can actually go outside and like place my hand on the grass and just feel the vibration of Mother Earth. So that's the message I have for us from the universe this morning. Okay. Hey, Carl, good morning. How are you? Okay, I'm scrolling back up because I hope I'm not too late again. Actually, Carl, you didn't miss us 4 times. I had other obligations with the kids. So 2 Saturdays I didn't have shows. So you really only missed us once, but no, put your question in. Okay. So far I have 11 starred, and I'm gonna get everyone this morning. Let me see. Carl, let me see. Did I say hi to Anna, right? I think I did. If I didn't, hey, Anna, right? Okay, Carl, I got you starred. Okay. All right. So let's get into the questions. And guys, in case if you missed it, I am offering readings. Um, my feed has it 30 minutes long, but we chat for part of the session, so it ends up being an hour long. Um, because as you know from my readings, end up I like to give all that I'm hearing, so I go into an hour long for now. It is by donation. So if you have a question and you might have missed it, but it's really burning you and you want to um, get a more detailed reading, please feel free to email me. Yay! Thanks, Donna. If you feel you like my style and you would like to get a reading for me, just reach out to me and we can, if things are tough, we can work out, we can talk off the air. All right. But I don't want that someone has something that they really need guidance on and they are feeling that they cannot reach out to me and others. There's a lot of other readers who do this as well. um if you're guided to, just hop on over. My email is um in the show notes, so just email me. Oh, thank you there, Jackie, plugged it in there. Thank you, Jackie. All right, guys, let's get to the questions. Yeah, I took the leap. And somebody won a reading on Scott's channel, and Scott was doing his, I think his was birthday or whatever number he reached, and I said, Scott, I'll give a free reading, and that was it. I jumped in. Hey, Ascending Universal Butterfly, good morning. Let's see. He, okay, jazz. The weather where I am been has like, oh wow, lucky. It's been going up and down here. It's like a few weeks ago we were like 7 degrees. And I said, if anyone complains when summertime comes, talking about it's too hot, I will ask them, do you recall that 7 degree weather we had in the winter? I don't want to hear any complaints about it's too hot because we were freezing our tushes off a few, months ago. Well, when the summertime comes. Let's see. Yeah. Because in these sessions, they are so short, you can get a little bit more detail when you do Ascending Universal. Yes, you can put your question in. I'm going to try to get everybody, but this will be it unless if Spirit guides me to take any more. But for now, Ascending Universal Butterfly, you will be the last. Okay, let's see. Scrolling back up just to make sure I didn't miss anyone. So I'm going to say who I have. Jackie B, Jazz House, Whispers from Heaven with Jenny, Violets for Roses, Polly, Red Dragon, Carolyn Love and Light, Jessica Lynn, Anna Wright, Healing Readings by Donna Marie, Cat Goddess, Carl Hees. That's who I have so far. If I missed anybody, I don't think I did. Please let me know. Okay, I have you start Ascending Universal. Yep, got you. So questions are now closed because that's 13. Let's get started. Let's see. Jackie B. All of a sudden, my nose is like wanting to run. Okay, messages from spirit guides on how to use the moon cycles more effectively in my daily life. Okay. High vibrational beings of love and light. Jackie B's heart, and you hear her question. How can Jackie B use the moon cycles more effectively in her daily life? And Jackie, I don't know, so please tell me if I'm way off kilter. But the first thing I heard was understanding each cycle. So maybe you do, maybe you have some insights, but maybe there is more that can be learned about the moon cycles. But that's the first thing I heard, fully understanding, like, and what I'm focused on one cycle at a time, as opposed to trying to go through all of them. So truly grasp um, the if it's a new moon, what the new moon is about, right? Um, and then they're saying not only that, but there's other facets of it, but fully understand what the phase of the moon means, and then what it means for you. And then by doing that, then incorporate into, once you've kind of like, it's not mastering but understanding, you have a better flow. And I heard, talk to your guides. um you can build it in to your daily life. Like if it's planting, if it's a new moon and it's planting your seeds, whether that literally means planting seeds in your garden, or, planting the seeds of your thoughts, of your heart, what's of your highest good. That's the first thing I heard. But let me see what else I can get. Is there anything else that we want to let Jackie know in utilizing the phases of the moon? Hmm. I heard the word shadows, but when I heard shadows, it's like, and this I think is not just for you, Jackie, but it feels like it's for all of us. Don't be afraid. And I'm seeing in my eyes like a lunar eclipse, and really getting into um, the lunar eclipse, and he- healing, um, uprooting, kind of the things that we bear, the things that we feel are hidden, that we've pushed way to the back of our memory bank. Um, so again, this goes back to understanding what the moon phase cycle truly means. But when you hear the word like shadows, don't let that, because I felt when I heard shadows, I felt a bit of anxiety. I don't want to say fear, I felt anxiety. And it's, don't let that word, the eclipse, you know, um, discourage you from really understanding and then doing the work. Because once you're doing the work, then you are instilling even that lunar eclipse into your daily life, right? Because you've jumped in, as the old folks would say. The folks would say, "Oh, I threw you out to the sharks." You jump in and you figure out what's going on, and you start to work on it. Those are the ways that you can incorporate it into your daily life. Understanding it, addressing the issue, working on it. And working on it doesn't mean that you're doing it, you feel like you have to do it for 1-2 days a week. Whatever the situation is happened. It's been years of carrying the feelings attached to whatever situation, and it's going to take time to really mend that, whatever it is you're working on. Okay, let's see what Jackie's may have said. Jackie, I hope that makes sense. Did it? Okay, let's scroll up. Okay, been studying the moon cycles this year. Yeah, But focus on one, and again, maybe you're doing that one at a time, you know? And then once you feel comfortable with that one, okay, well, what does this moon represent? What does this phase represent? And how, from what I understand it represents, how can I bring that into my life? And maybe you write it down. Here's how I can incorporate this. You test it out. And if you see there's growth, there's changes, then okay, move on to the next phase, but or cycle. Um, but what I'm feeling is, don't try to understand all of it at once. You know, I've been working on my altars for the moon. Okay. And always remember to incorporate your guides, which I know you do, but it's just a reminder. Bring the guides in. It made sense. Okay. Okay, good. Thank you, Jackie. I keep a journal like I do when I write down a message from. Okay. So Jazz House 222. And Jazz asks, does my cousin Luis think of me? He passed away. Does he know of me? And what does he think of me? Okay, that's one. Then you ask also, does my great grandmother Jenny have any message? Okay, I'm gonna see who's gonna come in, because we have two people in here. All right, Jazz, and Jazz, are you still here? Yes, you are here. Okay. I'm gonna see who comes in and what I get for you, Jazz. And please, if what I say makes sense, just say, hey, yeah. Or no, Akela, you're way left field. Doesn't make any sense, so that I can try to shift. Okay. Jazz House 222. High vibrational beings of love and light. You know Jazz's heart, and you know why she's asking this question. Jazz has asked for a message from her cousin Louise, as well as her great-grandmother Jenny. And as usual, I can use all my senses, all my clairs. So please feel free to utilize any one of them. Okay, so Louise, what do you want to, Jazz would like to know, Louise, do you know of her? Okay. Who wants to come in? And can you show me something that Jazz can validate? Did you die before she was born, or when she was little? Jazz did because Louis, I hope I'm saying his name correctly or their name correctly, is saying, of course I know of you. I'm trying to, the feeling that I'm getting from Luis is more of, he passed when you were young, very, 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 you maybe infancy. You were an infant. I'm trying to see if this is correct, but you can drop it in the chat. Luis, am I right? Did you pass? Oh no, you weren't an infant. You were still in your mother's womb. So you weren't born yet. Because he shows me a belly. Louise is also presenting young. I want to say, did he pass as like late teens, early 20s? Let me see if I can get this. Were you a teenager when you passed? Okay, not a teen. Okay. Were you in your... Okay, feels more like in his 20s. Okay. Let me see what Jazz says. Oh, he passed 20 years ago, but he's 42. Okay, hold on. So Jazz said he passed 20 years ago. Okay. He's 42. Okay, Jazz, hold on. I'm a little confused now. So, are you saying that he passed in his 20s and currently based on when he passed, he would have been in human terms, he would have been 42 years old because then you said in his 20s. Oh, yeah, you're correct. I got it. Nope, I got it, Jazz. Duh, Akela, having a slow moment. I got it, Jazz. He passed in his 20s. Okay. All right. Thanks for validating for me. Okay. Okay, so as I said earlier, he showed me um the belly, and he's saying he was there. He was there. Were you there when she was being delivered? Let's see how I feel. Are you saying you were there when Jazz House was being born? Hmm. Okay. He is telling me he was there when you were being born, Jazz. And then he says, all of us was there. Hmm. So that's for validation, hopefully for you, that yes, he does know you. He was there. I know this is going to be a little, I'm going to ask because he's making me feel this, but when you were born, um, was there like a slight complication? Maybe, and you may not notice, and if you don't, that's fine. Um, because that's what he's making. Yep, I feel it in my body. Yep, there it is. There was a slight, um, maybe a panic moment, more so than a complication. There was a panic moment. And I can understand as, parents delivering or whatever, you hear something and we go into frantic, we go into panic, because our baby is coming into this world and we want to make sure everything is okay. Okay. We have this share the same birthday. Okay. Is there anything you want Jazz to know, or just you want to validate for her that you were there? He says he held you. Mm. And I know this can seem like, hey, they are, but he says that I will always love you. Oh, but he shows me him holding you. I can see you in his arms, spiritual arms. Jazz does something with his I know his name is Luis, but he keeps referencing something with your name and his name. And I know here your name is Jazz. I don't know your full name, but he keeps pushing me back to something with a name. A name. Let me see something. Luis, you keep pushing me back to something with a name. Was Jazz named in honor of, well, not necessarily honor. Was Jazz's name somehow tied to you? Was Jazz's name tied to you? I'm getting a maybe. Okay, that's a maybe. You all have the same last name. Okay, okay. Is there something of importance regarding the name that you keep pushing me back to the name? Is there something of importance with Jazz's name that you keep guiding me back to the name? That's a yes. Oh, and it's going harder. Okay. Okay, Jazz says something. Okay, we share the same birthday. He passed in his 20s. Okay. My trachea, my lungs got diffused for me. Oh, wow. Wow. So Jazz, know that, oh my God, I'm getting full chills. He was there. They were there. Because after he said to me, he said, no, we all were here. We all were there, at your birth. Oh my goodness. I don't know, maybe do some digging into your name. I know you say you all have the same last name, but do some digging into the name because he keeps guiding me back to the name, but I'm not getting like what's with the what's he's not telling me what it is. All right. But just know that he is there, he was there, he knows of you, he held you because he showed me him holding you in his arms, and wow. And thank you for validating this because I wasn't going to say anything, but I felt like I needed to ask. And that's his way of letting you know for sure that he and the rest of your loved ones were there guiding. All right. Hey, Magical Rose Garden. I really hope that helps. And, take this message from him, Jazz. I know you said you're crying and you love him as well. But take this message as as your loved ones, your cousin Luis, letting you know that he is there with you every step of the way. You don't have to worry. If you have a question, find that quiet time and in your mind, once you settle in, drop into your heart space and ask him a question. But before you drop into your mind space, always remember to protect yourself, put yourself in a golden bubble, and be sure that you're bringing, you're communicating with him. All right. Hey, butterfly readings with Linda. Good morning. Oh, you're welcome, Jazz. All the best to you, dear. Okay. All right. Whispers from Heaven with Jenny. Okay, let's see. Whispers, I'd love a general reading, please, and thank you. Okay, thank you, Louise. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Message on Jazz House. Whispers from Heaven with Jenny. Okay. Release that energy. What do we want whispers from heaven with Jenny to know this morning that is of our highest good, love, and light? What do we want whispers from heaven to know this morning? I don't know. Your guides whispers from heaven with Jenny. Somebody is in the background and they're doing this. I see some, and their feet is going like this, right? I can't see, but it's like they're cheering you, and they're like, "Oh, go Jenny," and the feet is going like this. So it's cute. It's hilarious. Um, you must have loved to dance, because I think this is the another time I think I read for you, and you had either music or something with dancing. I think. Mm, I could be wrong. Um, okay, what is this? Okay. The air around it feels so light, so airy, so whimsically. Oh, what do you want Jenny to know? And he said, like your name, it's a gentle whisper. When I said airy, that's what I heard. It's like a gentle whisper. And they showed me your name, Whispers from Heaven. And that's how the messages come through. They are whispers from heaven or the universe, whatever, you know. That was cute. When I'm feeling Jenny, because I know you're doing lives, woohoo! But what I'm feeling is they're wanting you to bring that airiness, that lightness, because I'm seeing that that's kind of who you are. Don't get caught up, and this is more so for your when you go live. Um, don't get caught up in the logistics. Okay, don't get caught up in the logistics and um, create more of a um, unnecessary stress, unnecessary chaos, unnecessary worry to yourself. You're doing this from the heart. Let the heart guide it. And I heard, don't worry about all the and then it looks like confetti, I guess, but don't worry about all of that because of the space that you're coming from. Let that space guide you. Let that space be it. My hands are really cold. Okay. When you feel panic, yeah, it's more panic. Um, call us closer. Okay. Anything else for Jenny? This what Jenny said. This Jenny. Oh my gosh. Uh Hey Jax, Mango Unicorn. How are you? Okay. Yeah, you have an interesting guy there, Jenny. You said not sure which part you're referring to, but okay, yes, they are. Love that. But and then at the end of the reading, I saw, like when you're doing a great job and they go, yes, that is what this guy did. Like, yes. that is to reinforce to you that you got this. Don't let all the outside, um, I'll say noise, the outside noise, but it's not really noise. But don't let that distract you, right? Because of where it's coming from. Let your heart space guide your shows, guide your lives, and don't worry about all the other glitter. That's what I just saw in my head. I saw like sparkly things. Don't let the other glitters um, cause you to feel less than, or that you don't have what somebody else is having, because we're all different. Hey Tani, how are you? Good morning. Well, yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. What Yes, that could be a guy named Joe. Oh, let's ask, because he is very um comical, theatrical, I guess. But great, great, Yeah, let's see. I like to just check and see. High vibrational beings of love and light. I just received a message for Whispers from Heaven with Jenny. And this guide was amazing. Made me chuckle. Um, is and I know we don't go by names and we can name whoever we want to name, but the message I just received, is this from her guide, Joe? The message received, was this from Heavens, Whispers from Heavens with Jenny's guide named Joe? It's swinging left to right and it's saying it's a maybe. But hey, it can say maybe, but if I am sorry, guys. It's saying, you put your phone on D&D and calls still come through. I don't understand that. Sorry about that, guys. It distracted me for a little bit. Okay. So I hope that helped you. Whispers from Heaven with Jenny. You said, I so needed to hear this, Akela. Gosh, thank you. Could the guide be named Joe? I asked if it was Joe, as you saw, and my pendulum said maybe. And I'm thinking, okay, let's ask that question. I thought it was your guide. That's probably why it said maybe, but let's see. Thanks for clarifying that. High vibrational beings of love and light. I got clarification on the questions from Whispers from Heaven with Jenny. And the message I just received for Jenny, was that from her fiance, Joe? Can you help us clarify if it was from her fiance, Joe? If it is truly Joe, do you mind swinging my pendulum a little hard? Oh, yep, that's a yes, Jenny. Oh, wow, and it's going harder, and I'm getting chills through my body. Okay, and I'm getting chills through my body. Hold on, guys. Let me turn this down. Okay. So yes, yes. Oh, yeah, this is a chakra pendulum. Um, yeah, so it have the colors of the chakra. No, it's missing purple. Uh, you're welcome, Jenny. You are so welcome. And guys, I know it's 11:45 and I'm gonna get to everyone, so don't panic. Since I missed a couple of Tuesdays, yes, it was. I'm gonna get to everyone. I just shut it off. Oh wait, that's why your phone keeps going up. Oh, you know what? Maybe it is Donna. and this call is persistent. Oh, he messes with your phone because my phone is on do not disturb. I'm like, how is the call coming through? And three times, but and I keep hanging up, and it come. Okay, all right. Well, there you go. Go, Joe. Now you can stop calling Joe. All right, it's funny, but I'm glad that help. That was the message you needed, Jenny. Okay. All right. Violets for Roses. And just to reiterate who I have Violets for Roses, Polly, Red Red Dragon, Carolyn Loving Light, Jessica Lynn, Anna Wright, Healing Readings by Donna Marie, Cat Goddess, Carl Heath, and Ascending Universal Butterfly. Okay. So Violets for, yep, you are, yep, thank you, thank you. Violets for Roses. May I please have a message from my spirit guides? Okay. I released the energy from that previous reading and now go into a message for Violets for Roses. Hi, vibrational beings, one light. Thank you for the messages we've received so far. What message do we want to give Violets for Roses? Violets for Roses, all of a sudden, my head from this ear all the way around to this ear, it feels like if it's not a headache. It's not a headache. It's not painful or anything like that. But I want to describe this feeling for you. It felt as if um, my brain was expand. This is my skull, and here's my brain. And from ear to ear, it felt as if my brain was expanding, right? And possibly touching my skull. And but there's no pain, there's no headache, there's no anything like that. And then my left ear, I got this weird pulse or throb. But what's interesting is that the pulse or throb wasn't inside my ear, it was outside my ear. So I don't, and now my eye is tearing up. Let me see what I what is this for Violets for Roses spirit? What is this for Violets for Roses? No, it's like if you think of ear to ear, right? It's like communication, but it's from one of your ears to the other, as opposed to like, oh, oh. Have you been hearing? Hey Scott, good morning. How are you? Have you been? Let me see if like, do you feel as if your clear audience is like maybe picking up a bit more on Violets for Roses? Because what's interesting to me with the feeling that I felt as if a headband or something was placed or a scarf was placed and tied. Um, you do sometimes. Okay. Um, and then the fact that I the the pulse or the throb or whatever that I felt is as if something was like close to my ear, sending like a wave. So, let's see. I got a message of Clark. Okay. Yeah. And I just said communication, right? From ear to ear. Um, I'm trying to it's like they're not really giving me a whole lot, um, more than the feeling and communication. And I don't know if it's what is this? What is this for violets for roses? Spirit, help me understand. Okay, violets for roses. I'm gonna ask you this. Have you been in the past, maybe whatever, like you might get a message and you weren't sure and you maybe like was missing and people probably were telling you, yeah, you're getting messages, but you feel like you've been missing it. Because what I saw, the image in my head is I saw like if somebody standing to my left and they were like making it louder like this, trying to get the message across to you. Hey, Viviani. Oh gosh, what just happened there? Hey, Viviani. Okay, let's see. What did Scott say? Scott. Oh, okay, that was an email. Okay. All right. Thought I missed something. Yeah, okay. All right. So that's what it is. They are tuning up your communication because it literally felt like it again, it wasn't a headache, it wasn't anything like that. It just felt as if I put headphones on and the left side um I can feel the wave, the pulsing, the vibration, whatever it is they're sending, I can feel it on the outside of my ear. So, okay. So Violet said yes. So they're turning up the volume a little bit. Last time I heard it clearly was when I almost lost a gold bracelet and was losing my mind. It told me to calm down. Yeah, okay. That's your message. That's it. So whenever you get those little signs, nudges, hearing, or if you hear something, pay attention um, and acknowledge. Say thank you. Say, I heard it and thank you. I think what improved since then is that it's quieter around me. And I always thought um, violets for roses that it had to be quiet around me for me to hear. And then I started doing collab. I did collabs, with started off with Sunshine Jean and a few others, and even Scott, and I've done even with Viviani and a few other ladies on here, healing readings with Donna and butterfly readings with Linda. And one of the things when I started doing them, I thought, oh my gosh, how am I going to hear my team with all these other people talking and moving and whatever. And I said to my team, I said, I need to be able to hear you in with all these other things going on, right? And once I asked that, I realized the more I did it, I slowly started to hear better, to hear them better. And then somebody said, oh, you can do like um metaphysical shows. And I thought, oh my God, it's too loud in there. I wouldn't be able to hear anything. But now that it's quieter around you and you're hearing them, what I would suggest to do is, ask them to keep on doing that and slowly try hearing them in louder settings so that you don't miss it. But that's the message for you. And I really hope it helped. I think it did. But, you're the judge of that. But yeah, that's the message. They're just turning it up so you can hear them better. Okay. All the best violets for roses. Okay, Polly, then Red Dragon, then Carolyn Love and Light. Polly, are you here? You're welcome, Violets for Roses. Polly, Red Dragon, and then Carolyn Loving Life. Polly is here. Thank you, Polly. Messages for the upcoming week, please, and thank you. Okay. High vibrational beings of love and light. You know Polly's heart. You know Polly's thoughts. You know what Polly is looking for. What guidance do we have for Polly? What do you have for Polly? For the upcoming week. Okay, Polly, I just saw a flash of blue. And okay, wait, let me see if I oh, and interestingly, you see me sitting here and I'm like raising my eyebrow because I'm trying to recreate the blue that I saw and it's not coming back. And I was like, okay, well, how to describe this blue? So I'm going through here the chat, scrolling up to see the emojis. And what's interesting is that the flash of blue that I saw is the blue heart, a little a little more brighter, vibrant, a little more vibrant than this blue. But this is the exact shade that flashed in front of my eyes. So I am going to go to my color color cards, secret language of color, because that blue to me, you want to see something? I mean, you can see me laughing. I can't see you laughing. I just pulled the cards out the deck, and this is the color. I'm going to make sure that that's the right color that I'm seeing. It's not aqua because that's more green. And I'm just going to show you aqua. And that's not really the color that I saw because that has more green undertones. And it's not turquoise. And I'm going to show you turquoise. And again, guys, don't worry. I'll get to everyone today, and this is turquoise. And that's, again, that has a little bit more green. Even though holding it up to your... Huh. I'm just looking at, no, this is it. Yeah, that's it. And it's called cyan, right? And the cyan color that was given to me, that they showed me, is about building confidence, right? That's card number 35. Cyan strengthens your confidence and belief in yourself, balancing the system of your body and giving you clarity in times when you need to make choices. It also helps release stress to attain peace and relaxation. And that's what I felt with it, calm. And that's peace and relaxation, and can be very helpful in fine tuning your communication abilities. Build your confidence with the help of a cyan circle. Wow. First affirmation. Yeah, first affirmation is always right. That is correct. So that is your color. And that's what I was getting for you, Polly. Immediately, the color that jumped into my mind is the color cyan, and it's about building confidence. And the main part is here. It says it helps release stress to attain peace and relaxation. And when this color came in, I felt a level of calmness. Okay, so for the week you asked, for the upcoming week, they want you to bring more peace into your space. And by building more peace, what I feel is that it allows you to truly focus and think things through. And then you'll be able to confidently, because now you've thought through the process of you've thought through the situation that is at hand, you are able to confidently respond, not second guessing, not if, not why, but confidently, because you're in a calm state of mind, you can focus, evaluate, and then respond. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Polly. You're welcome. And interesting, that's the colors that you know, the universe works in mysterious ways. Okay. All right. So now we have Red Dragon and Carolyn Loving Life. You're next, and I saw you're still in the chat. So Red Dragon, are you here? Let me see. Did I miss? Just making sure I didn't miss. Wait. Red Dragon and Carolyn Loving Life. Okay. Yep. Red Dragon is here. Gotcha. And after Red Dragon, we have Carolyn Loving Life and Jessica Lynn. So if you want to let me know you're here, that'll be great. Okay, Red Dragon. Messages from my guides on how to get through this hard cycle I am in. Okay. You know what's interesting before I jump into your Red Dragon? I'm sitting here and I can feel the uplift, the energy lifting from all the messages. I can feel it within the space, the protective circle that I put us in before I started the shows. So thank you for your questions, because it's also not just uplifting you, but it's helping to raise my vibration as well. Okay, Red Dragon. High vibrational beings of love and light. How can we offer guidance to Red Dragon to move through this difficult time she is in? You know what's going on with her. You know her heart and her thoughts. So how can we help Red Dragon? Red Dragon. Okay. I immediately heard, shake it off, do, 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 shake it off, shake it off. And the situation may be tough, but you got this. This is not new to you. You know how to flow around the rock, right? As opposed to trying to go through the rock. Balance. They are asking you to find that time to go in a state of balance. And once you get into that space of where you're balanced and centered, the answers will flow. Because again, this is not new to you. Okay. So shake off the feelings of oh gosh. Shake off the feelings of I can't see a way out. I can't figure this out. How am I going to get through this, no matter what it is? All right. Shake that low energy, feed those low energy feelings of, because what it's doing is that it's bringing that into your space, right? When you find that space of balance, ask for direction, ask for guidance. But you first have to shake off those nuances, shake them off. And I just brushed, this is how they have me feeling like brush the dust off your shoulders. And as you brush the dust off your shoulders, and his eye is tearing up again. And as you brush the dust off your shoulders, what I am feeling is all of a sudden I am sitting tall, confident, because now you see a potential path to get you through. Again, around that rock. Okay, Spirit. You control how you get through this situation. And there now I'm literally I'm seeing a rock in front of me. I see a flow, and the flow has, it flows this way, like two different paths. Each path will get you to where you need to be, right? So no matter which path you take, there's no wrong to it. But you first need to balance, center, to allow the clarity to flow in. It feels the situation feels very heavy. Red dragon. It feels um heavy. Okay. What else can we tell red dragon spirit? What else do you want to give red dragon? Do we want to use a color that we can red dragon can incorporate? Oh, okay. I'm gonna get this color. See what red dragon may have said. Okay. Red dragon. I know this. Okay. Let's go up to the top. Not to the top, but okay. I know this. It is a mental thing. Okay. The color I asked for a color for you, red dragon, and the color that I heard was magenta. So I'm going to pull magenta out of this deck. Oh, and here's magenta. Connect to your inner deepest knowing. Okay. Just one situation, multiple situations. Okay. Let me see what card number 5 magenta says for you. Magenta is the color of your deepest inner knowing, inspiring truth, clarity, and faith. Magenta also awakens your enthusiasm for life, connecting you to the higher realm of spirituality and assisting you with your journey of self-discovery. Meditate on magenta to connect to your deepest wisdom. The divine wisdom, which I'm guided to read for you, red dragon, it says, interesting. Your R, the color in there looks like magenta. It says for the next 7 days before you go to sleep, ask a question of your higher self. This is a part of you that has incredible knowledge, wisdom, and compassion. After this, meditate on the color magenta for a few minutes. Allow the answer to float into your mind. If you don't receive it the first time, you try, persevere. And here's what they want you to say. Divine intelligence, please connect me to my higher self so that I can receive the wisdom and guidance that can bring me to joy, love, and abundance. Okay, I'm going to read that one more time so that you can record it. Divine intelligence, please connect me to my higher self so that I can receive the wisdom and guidance that can bring me to joy, love, and abundance. And it's not to say that you don't have those things with Red Dragon. It's just that the situation that you're in is kind of shifting, it's causing distraction. And it would, based on what you said the situation is. But remember, if this is a situation where you said things were compromised, your card was remember, the financial institution has protection. They have insurance. Focus on them getting it resolved. Okay. Don't focus on the energy of the whys, the why not, I don't have, because that is what you're going to, you're going to allow to flow back to you. Tell yourself, I know that my financial institution is going to get this resolved. If money was taken, it will be replaced, right? Because they have insurance. So they will work on getting the situation resolved. It may take a few days, maybe a week or so for them to get it, rectified. But if they have not given this to you as yet, you can ask them for provisional credit. If money was taken out of your account, what they'll do is they'll shut down that account and they'll give you a provisional credit so that in the new account, so that the compromised account doesn't, whoever the whatever is, I don't want to give them too much light, isn't able to constantly go back into that account. All right. But shake off the feeling that you're feeling. Know that the financial institution has your back. Your account was compromised. If money was taken, they will support you. Okay. And I hope that helps. That's, you know what, because it was you said it was saying to Carolyn, that's only one situation. There is a mantra with Lord Ganesha to come in. It's the 108 count mantra, and you're working with Lord Ganesha, and he's one of the Hindu deities, or well, in the Hindu culture, I would say, one of their deities. And you can also ask Lord Ganesha to come in and help you remove the obstacles, any obstacles that is blocking you. Oh, the least of it is the account. You know what, Red Dragon? I am sending you positive energy, so that whatever this situation is can be rectified with your highest good outcome, so that if money was taken, whatever else, it is restored. All your stuff is restored back to you for your highest good. That's how I'll phrase it. Okay. Yeah, just take it one day at a time, and call in your guides, call in the archangels, the helper angels. And if it's too much for you to shake off, say to them, hey, I'm a human. And this not only, it affects, a lot more, and you need guidance, you need support. Call them in and let them help support you as you work through this. All right. Yes, the most, as Carolyn said, love and light for the most benevolent outcome in this situation, and a speedy turnaround. Yeah. All right, Red Dragon, you're welcome. Okay. Carolyn, love and light, you are next, and I know you're in the chat because you just made a comment. May I have a general, please, from Spirit? Okay. Okay. Have a vision of love and light. What message do we want to give Carolyn, love and light, this morning? That is of her highest good. What message do we have for Carolyn, loving light? all of a sudden, Carolyn, I saw, and I know I saw a um in my left eye a bright white light illuminated. And I'm trying to, it is a being, okay? Because I'm trying to determine what this light is. And I can feel the presence of this being, this pure white. Who are you? And what is the message for Carolyn? I heard we are here with peace. It's interesting, Carolyn, because I just see, and oh my God, the feeling that I'm feeling within my body, it's like oh, okay. I feel like if I just want to cry, it's like it's you know that feeling where you have a loved one and let's say they're going through a situation where they're maybe in the hospital and they are all of a sudden I got a feeling in my heart as well. Um, they're in the hospital and you feel like they're not going to pull through and they make a miraculous recovery that how do I describe this? That feeling. I want to say angelic, but it's some may say about what is an angelic feeling, but there is this peacefulness, this okay, let me shut up so I can get okay. What is the message for Carolyn? I just heard tall whites. Okay. There, I got the vibration in my body. Okay, tall whites. We just, they just want you, Carolyn, to know that they are there with you. Okay. Oh, wow. Let's see. Carolyn, did Carolyn say anything? Carolyn, are you still here? Did you? Okay. Carolyn. Wow. Because listen, I'm sitting here and I'm like, why am I getting this scenario of the example is that the feeling that you get when someone is in a hospital. And here you said it. You had a beautiful light surround you after complication with a surgery 30 years ago and you were healed. Yeah, they are just wanting you to know that, like they said, they are here with you. They are still there with you. That's a beautiful, it's, I don't know. It for me, it's kind of like it's hard to describe the feeling, but it's an amazing feeling, energy. I can't put it into words, really. Yeah. It's so gentle. peaceful. Wow. Okay, that's the message for you, Carolyn. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your question. Wow. Okay. Jessica Lynn, are you here? So we have Jessica, Anna Wright, Donna Marie, and Cat Goddess. Carl, he's an ascending universal butterfly. So Jessica Lynn, are you here? Yep, you are here. Oh, you're welcome, Carolyn. You are so welcome. No, thank you for that question and allowing me to experience that energy as well. Oh, you know what I am loving? Like I got chills. Because Carolyn, you said this, and quite a few other people have said this based on their readings. And this morning, as I prepared for the show, my specific question was that the messages received kind of like brought in that energy to uplift, to make that it be, the message that we truly need right now, you know. Um, so yeah, wow. I'm glad to know that. Okay, sorry about that, Jessica. Jessica, may I have a guide message? Okay. Okay. What does Jessica, high vibrational beings of love and light, Jessica's mind and heart? What message do we want to give Jessica Lynn today that is of our highest good? What message do we have for Jessica? Yeah, that was too quick. It disappeared. Sorry. Okay. Jessica Lynn, what does Jessica need? It's good. Jessica, have you been like a bit busy recently? And I'll see if you answer. Hey, Kelly McCall, how are you? Thanks for being here. And thank you all for being here. Okay, Cat Goddess and Anna, I see you're still here. Jessica, if you have you been and the reason why I asked that question is because I'm sitting here and what I feel in my chest is like I want to go into this, I want to go into my heart space. I want to like be by like the hermit. Oh, you're just tired, not sleeping well. Okay. Hmm. But that's what I was feeling like if I want to, pull back in, be alone. And like I said, like the hermit, right? Take time away. Okay, so why am I feeling like this, Spirit? What do we want to tell Jessica? What do we want to tell Jessica? Why is Jessica, do you try to meditate a little bit before you go to sleep? And even if not meditating, um taking at least 3 deep breaths just to kind of like to put your body into a state of calmness. Because if you're laying down right before you go to bed, you say to yourself, um, I'm going to turn off all electronics at least an hour before my bedtime. So I lay there in bed and I inhale, exhale, making the exhale longer than the inhale. And what they're telling me is that when you do that, and they reminded me that's how I feel as well. With every breath that you take, you feel your body sink, sink, sink. And what it's doing is that it's trying to put your body into that state of relaxation, I want to say, because yeah, a state of hmm, it is kind of relaxing and calming when I take those 3 breaths before I go to bed. Because it just feels as if I just said your mind is too busy. And that's why I asked you if you've been busy, I thought maybe we're running around, but the mind, um, okay, what do we want Jessica to do? Oh, what can we offer? What guidance can we offer? Oh, I also heard like what you can try in addition to the breathing example that I gave earlier, Jessica. I'm hearing like rain falling on like rain falling. Um, Jessica says not usually, but she can try. Okay. So there are meditations where like forest meditations where you just hear what either rain falling or water flowing or white noise. You can try white noise. It may take a little long to get used to it, but if you put it on right as you allow the 3 breaths to calm the body and you lay there, you'll probably be up for a little bit. Just focus on the breathing. And then as after you've done the breathing, try to see if you can allow your mind just to focus on the raindrops or the trickling sound of the water. What's interesting, I just saw as I put my hand up to my ears, I saw a faint color of red, not magenta, it was red. I don't know what that is. Okay. Um, I'm not getting, I just saw the color. I'm checking to see if what does the color mean? I heard stop. Red means stop. Yeah, try those things, Jessica. Um, try it for a couple of nights, the deep breaths, putting on the meditative, and it's not really just the meditate, you're just listening, you're creating a distraction for the mind so that you go into this space of calm and hopefully the body can get the rest that it needs. The body and the mind can get the rest that it needs. All right. But that's what I'm getting for you. All the best, Jessica. Okay. All right. Anna, right? I know you said you were here, so we are going to jump right into you. Okay. Your question is, what does my 9-year-old wants me to know? Hmm. Okay, let's see how best we can okay, so I was saying, let's see how we can kind of like rephrase that so it's more around you. Because it's a minor, but still a child, but it's still a soul, and we don't want to invade the soul's energy. But I heard in my head, I can rephrase the question to say, what can you do to better build or create? Let me see if I get this right. Yeah, to create a better space, And when I say better, that's just my word, you know. But maybe in the terms of using better is to more openness, more with the 9-year-old. So we're shifting the question from the 9-year-old to more so you. How can you, by your observations, high vibrational beings of love and light. You know, Anna writes heart and her mind, her thoughts, and what's really causing her to ask this question. What guidance do we have for Anna during this time to help create a more balanced space with her and her 9-year-old? Anna, I heard listen, but when I heard listening, it's not just with the ears. And this is going to sound strange, but listening with your eyes. Observe what is not said. Pay attention to what is not said. Pay attention to what is not shown, right? And what's interesting, Anna, and I felt, and I don't know if you saw, my face kind of tensed up because I literally felt as if my inner being, my soul, was trying to force its way out to the top of my head. And I literally was sitting here um fighting against that feeling because I am grounded right now. My foot is on a ground, my feet are on a grounding mat. So it was this pull, but for me, I am trying to keep it within. What is that? What does this mean for Anna? I don't know if the child is 9. Maybe there are some things that are being done, said, seen that may be creating some frustrations, and that could be, you know, me feeling all that pressure trying to push up and out of my head. Um, but and with that, what I'm feeling is that it's on both. It's like you don't know what I'm dealing with. You don't know what I'm feeling. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. And on this side, it's like, oh my gosh, um, um, why? Hold on. I want to make sure I'm getting this right. You feel as if maybe they are not listening. Um, but what's interesting, because I'm seeing a scale of the emotions, right? The scale is balanced, but the scale is balanced with low vibrational energy. It's not balanced with like peace and calm and serenity, some serendipity. It's not balanced with that. So you, Anna Marie, are being guided to look beyond what is just what's in front of you. Go deeper, observe. And maybe you are, I don't know, maybe you are observing the unsaid. But try to objectively, oh, I got a weird headache. Try to objectively Goodness, understand what you are seeing that's not truly shown to, that the child is not really telling you or showing you, right? um they're kind of like, they're saying kind of like, forget what you know and go in as a blank slate. See if Anna said anything. Anna. Oh, you're welcome, Jessica Lynn. You're welcome. Anna, are you here? I want to make sure that what I'm saying makes sense to you. 12:37. Okay, I see you say thank you, Anna. But can you let me know if that, because if I'm off, please let me know. No, that's not what it is, or part of it, um, or maybe you'll try, try to look beyond. Oh, okay, but I hope that helps. And I'll go to the next person and I'll come back if you put anything in the comment, Anna, right? Okay. Donna Marie. Let's get Donna. May I please ask for a message from Spirit with hugs? Okay. I release the energy of others so that I may get a clear message for Donna Marie. Okay, what do we want? Donna, are you carrying? Okay, what did Donna say? Yeah, I know you're here, Donna. I got you. My grandmother was here. Ooh, made sure I saw her. Nice. She made sure you saw her. Okay. Let me see. Okay, Donna, in the center of my back, right? Where is it? If I were to point towards my heart space, right in between, right in between here and going all the way through my back, okay? Think of where that will end up. There is a heavy weight sitting in that space in my back. It's not really in the front, it's more in the back. Is there, it feels okay, no, it's going. Okay. Are you carrying a burden of something on your shoulders? Okay, what is this? But the burden that it's creating, it's okay. What is this? What is this for Donna Marie? What is this? See if Donna mentioned anything about that. Yeah, so I'm gonna turn around. Let me hide your comment so that I can kind of show you where it is, Donna. Mm. So if I use my pen, I'm gonna turn around in my back. It's like right here, right here. And if you think about it, right, that area in the back aligns up with the heart space area. But what's interesting is that I'm sorry guys, let me pull back up. I'm not feeling it in the front. I'm feeling it in the back, in my back, right in that area. Yeah, it's yes. I'm picking up that string. And that's yeah, because I said, are you carrying a burden? Um, okay, what do they want you to do with this? Why is this? Okay, the pain is gone. The discomfort is gone now. Okay. What do we want Donna to know about this? It's not yours to carry. They just replayed something Linda Gonzalez said to me a while ago in a practice. Not my circus, not my monkey. I mean, it's not your burden to carry. It's not your weight to carry. Okay, I'm seeing a color manifesting in my mind's eye. It looks like a sunset that's upside down. It's interesting. Because the sunset, it's normally the darker reds on the bottom, and then, but it's the other way around. What does this mean for Donna Marie? They're wanting you to really let it go. Stop carrying it around. Um, Whatever this is, Donna, when you feel it coming on, not my circus, not my monkey, not my circus, not my monkey. This is not mine to carry. I release that energy. I understand that somebody else may be struggling with this, but it's not my weight to take around with me. Anything else you want Donna Marie to know? I've also felt let's see what Donna said. Donna. You said yes, exactly. Oh okay. Okay, hold on. Let's go back up. So Donna said it's a hidden heart. Oh yeah, you gotta release that because it was so interesting. I'm not feeling it in front, but in the back. So it's deep in there. It's a block I can release. Okay, Donna. Love that quote. When Linda told me that, Linda de Gonzalez, I was cracking up. Oh, Donna Marie, did your grandpa, this location is predominant. Oh, I did not know that. Sunset upside down. Huh. That's a good, I didn't think of that, Donna Marie, because I just saw the sunset colors were the other way around. So it was upside down. If you turn your head this way, yeah, it could be a sunrise. But see what that yeah, see what that means. Oh, wait. I missed a whole lot. Akela, you're spot on. Okay, let that go. Not my circus, not my monkey. All right? Okay. Yes, Carl, I am. It's 12:46 and I'm going to get through to everyone. And part of the reason why is because, I wanted to, since I wasn't here the last two Saturdays, I wanted to make sure I get everybody. So I don't know if I'll go 2 hours, 15 minutes, but definitely I'll see what spirit wants me to do. I'm just going to listen to my body. All right. Okay, Donna. Donna said, I just released a heart wall and that was hidden. So now, oh, wow. Wow. It does take a little concentration to connect to the higher beings. Yeah, it does. But what I this morning before I did whatever, before I came on live, I did, hey, Judy in the skies. I did talk to my team and ask for guidance and told them that I was going to stay a little longer than usual. So I know that they are here, supporting. So I'm not stressing. But if my body starts to let me know, hey, it's time to disconnect, I will disconnect. Okay. But that I'm glad that makes sense to you, Donna. The upside down sunset. Talk to your guides about that one. And I'll pay attention to, I never really, because the skies are always so cloudy. I don't get to really see the sunset, but I'll pay attention and see what it looks like. Okay, so we got Anna, we got Donna Marie. Okay, so we have Cat Goddess, Carl Heath, and Ascending Universal Butterfly. Okay. Thank you, Donna, Cat Goddess. I'd like to know if the person on my mind is mad or disappointed in me, or if so, how could I potentially go about fixing or mending things? Will things improve? If so, how potentially? Okay, Cat Goddess. You're welcome, Donna. Can Cat Goddess, you are here. Okay, let's read this one more time. I'd like to know if the person on my mind is mad or disappointed in me. Okay. Or if so, how could I potentially go about fixing? This calls for our Archangel Metatron, because I'm reading the question and his deck is what's popping into my head. And if so, how could I potentially go about fixing or mending things? Will things improve? And if so, how? Okay. High vibrational beings of love and light. Cat Goddess's heart and her thoughts, the situation she's referring to. What guidance can we give, you through me, give Cat Goddess as she journeys through this situation? Wow. Cat Goddess, I don't know if you noticed, I said as you journey through this situation, and what I heard from Spirit is that this is a journey. This is your opportunity to truly observe, evaluate this lesson. This is a lesson. What can you gain from this lesson? Only true reflection can give that insight. Okay. This is not about the person. This lesson is about you. Hmm. Okay. This lesson is about you. Oh, wow. Okay. What I saw and felt just now, cat goddess, I felt this energy rising up. Think of a thermometer. You know, the thermometer has the long part and it has the bulb on the end. And that's how I felt inside. And I felt this energy rising up within the thermometer stem and then into the bulb. But it's trapped. This energy is trapped in that bulb, right? And within a thermometer is clear. But this thermometer space, as the energy moves through, is dark. You can't see your way. It's like you're trying to figure out. It's like you're trying to figure out. Sorry guys, my it's weird. Um, are you sitting in darkness? Oh, and when I got it, I got a quick bolt of a dizzy feeling. Are you sitting in Are you allowing yourself to sit in darkness to keep a situation, right? Or are you willing to truly reflect on the situation and learn the lessons, or maybe not learn, maybe learn comes later on, but become aware of the lesson that this situation is trying to um, provide. Um, okay. Uh, I'm boundaries is the word that I keep hearing in my head. And I heard it early and I didn't say it, and it keeps coming. Boundaries, speaking your truth, right? Because think about it, if you're sitting in the dark in this thermometer and this energy is rushing, but the energy has nowhere to go, it's just trapped in this bubble, right? You're not speaking your truth. You're allowing others um to break the boundaries that you set for yourself, or maybe you haven't set boundaries for this situation. You are dimming, or you have dimmed your light to hold on, seeing a very faint rainbow. um you've dimmed your light to hold on to something that may not have necessarily meant to remain with you. Okay. So the guidance that I'm getting here for you, cat goddess, step back, focus. This is about you. Focus about you. Put the focus on you. Observe the situation or situations. See where you need to shine your light. Turn that switch on. Okay, stop. Don't sit in the darkness. Allow the light to flow in, to receive everything that you are worthy of. Um, okay, all right, that's it. That's what I'm getting. Cat goddess. Okay, Carolyn, bye bye. Thanks for being here. Okay. I was feeling dizzy out of nowhere early. It was like a quick bolt, and I was like, why am I feeling dizzy? Okay. But there's a lesson for you to learn to help you grow. And a cat goddess, it's about standing in your truth, speaking your truth, right? Um, so what you asked, what's the lesson? One of the things that I heard is about, and I mentioned is about boundaries, speaking your truth, you know, not allowing, because again, I saw it was like a dark thermometer. The lights were off and the energy is trying to flow in, but it can't. It can't find its way because it's the end of the thermometer is that bulb, that bulb at the bottom. So become aware and realize areas in your life or maybe the situation that needs a little shifting. Okay. And you can ask your guides to help you through it, help you understand, show you, because I think there's a lot of things in the darkness that you're not seeing, and they're wanting you to flick on that light switch and receive what you are truly worthy of. All right. Thanks for your question, Cat Goddess, and thanks for being here. Okay, Carl. Oh my gosh, 12:58. Okay, Carl. All right. Will the deal today go as planned despite involvement of one negative agent? Will Monday and Tuesday's deal go as planned? And it was interesting, Cat Goddess. I said I was going to pull a card, but they gave me a lot, so I didn't even pull a card for you. And I was trying to get rid of things that could bring out something. Okay. Oh, thank you for that. But click on the light switch. Work with your guides. Okay. Okay, Carl, back to you. Okay. Vibrational beings of love and light. You know Carl's heart. You know Carl's thoughts. What guidance can we offer Carl on this? What guidance can we offer Carl on his question? Carl's question has two parts. Okay. Okay. Carl has a deal today. And Carl wants to know that despite some involvement of a situation that, was not of the highest good, Carl would like to know if the deal will go as planned. Will there be a positive outcome on this deal later today for Carl and his team? Will there be a positive outcome for Carl and his team with this deal that they are going to have later today? That's a left to right, Carl. So that's a maybe. Yeah, that's a me, and it's swinging heavy. Oh, and now it's switching. It's going in circles. Let me see if it's, and so my circles are no, but I think in my head I kind of asked an additional question. Yeah, and I was just about to ask, I asked an additional question and they're telling me yes, the no is for the additional question that I asked. So the answer to your question, will the deal go as planned despite involvement of one negative situation, is that it may go. Okay, let's see how we can shift this. We all know that there is free will. Okay, high vibrational beings of love and light. We all know that there are multiple parties involved in the situation. and everyone has their free will on how they choose to react or move. Would it be in Carl and his team's highest good to shift their focus on this one negative situation so that they can potentially pull in the energy for a positive outcome in this deal? Okay, I see a very light yes. Okay, okay. Carl, so you heard my question and I got a very light yes. And the reason why I'm getting a very light yes on that is because they're saying again, it's there's you and others on this team for this who are on the team of trying to get this deal to go through. So even if, let's say it's five of you all, even if three of you all shift your energy to focus on the positive and not focus on this one negative situation, if the other two, if it doesn't, right, it's not a group, it's not a collective, we're going in, we're positive, we're going in with good energy, we're not going to focus on what if it doesn't work out, we're going in there with high hopes because that's what we want to call back to us. That's when you get the very light yes, because again, we all have free will, and even if they go in thinking blah blah blah, but in their mind they're still like thinking about it, they shift the energy of the situation. uh you'll be on your best behavior, yeah, and get your team, have a conversation with your crew and ask them to say, hey, listen guys, we've been trying, or gals, guys and gals or whatever, we've been trying to get these deals to go. Yes, this happened, but we need to go in there with positive thinking. We are going to go and we're not going to think about what happened, what threw us off. We're going to pack that up in a suitcase and leave it at the doorway, because when we go into the situation, we're going in with high vibration, we're going in for a positive outcome. And no matter what the outcome is, at least we know that when we went in, we were all on the same page. Okay, Carl? All right. It is 104. Carl, I know you had two questions, but I gotta jump to ascending universal butterfly so I can wrap up for the day. Hope that's okay. Okay. But you know what they're telling me, Carl, is real quick, without even diving too deep into next week, Monday and Tuesday's deal, is to move that same energy into it. If I don't know if that deal is a group again of you all trying to partner with somebody else, but take the same guidance for today's deal into the others. But it has to be a group thing, okay? Collective. We're all on the same page. Uh, you're welcome, Carl. Ascending universal butterfly. Yep, you are here. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And just real quick, Cat Goddess said, and I actually randomly saw that light switch thing in my third eye. Wow. Okay. All right. May I please have a message from the Galactic Council? Ooh, thank you so much. Let's see what they want to tell me, if they want to tell me anything. You're welcome. You're welcome. Ascending in. All right. Bye bye, Anna Wright. Thank you for being here. Ascending in. Okay, let's see. High vibrational beings of love and light. Ascending universal butterfly would like to receive a message from the Galactic Council. Okay. Would the Galactic Council like to, through me, send a message through to Ascending Universal Butterfly? Galactic Council. And Ascending Universal Butterfly, if I don't get anything because I've never tried to connect to the Galactic Council, but we're going to see where this goes. But if not, I also have some a galactic deck that I can utilize. Okay. So let me try first to see what they want to say. Galactic Council. Okay. I again, this is my first time trying to get a message from the Galactic Council. So what I am seeing is what looks like a mantis. And when that mantis being came in, oh, this is cool. Because the mantis is green, but what's interesting is I'm seeing red stripes, like green, and then like behind it, there's something red, or I correct that, not something. There is another being that's red. Yeah, okay, okay. So green and red makes sense. When the mantis being stepped forward, my chest, my heart space, and it, just from right above my solar plexus up into my chest and below my throat chakra, filled. It's like a bucket overflowing, and that's the heart space, right? So what I am getting from that feeling, and it literally feels as if my heart wants to burst out of my rib cage. That's the pressure that I was feeling as my heart space filled up, ascending universal butterfly. So from that feeling, what I am getting from this mantis being is to sit in the heart's the center, the heart center, and is it live and breathe from that space. It's like you're sending out. Your heart space is so filled that it's bursting, or it wants to burst out and spread peace. Okay. Okay, let's see what else. Wow. Am I right? Is that what you're telling me? I just felt a feeling of relaxation. My from my neck down, my shoulders, everything just relaxed. What does this mean? What does this mean? Mm. Okay, some there. Everything you do from your heart. Everything you give from your heart. They're giving a, okay, okay, hold on, let's see. Kila, you're oh thank you, ascending universal. You have a big heart. Oh, yeah, well, okay, I take it back, whatever I said. Wish them. Actually, you know what? The prayer mantis is not scary, Carl, because Carl said he'd take it back. He doesn't wish to see what I see because they come in with a gentleness. Okay, sorry guys, drifted off a little bit. Akela, I bow down to your teams of light in the Galactic Council. I am here because of them. I owe them my heart and soul. Oh, wow. 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 Yes, that's deep. What an unbelievable message. I am forever grateful. Wow. But they're also, no, I can't get it out of my, but they're also giving you ascending universe, that calmness, that relax, or they're telling you to relax, right? You know, whatever it is, maybe you might be, um, and I don't feel like you are, but I'm just going to say this, if you're worried about what's going on the earth and, maybe the neighbor down the street, the homeless guy, whatever it is, that calmness, that relaxation that I felt from the neck, everything just dropped. And I felt it was so soothing and peaceful. And it was true relaxation. Oh, I thank you for that. Hmm. Is that it for ascending universal butterflies? And love. I feel love. It's funny, and don't laugh. Because if you think of the praying mantis, if you see one, to me they kind of like, because they have that, looks like a wide smile, but I can feel this mantis being smiling at me, which is making me smile. Mm. But the love, okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, all right. Oh wow. All right. Let's see, ascending universal butterfly. You are so blessed. You no, thank you, ascending universal butterfly. Because I have never, I don't think I ever have, tried to connect to the Galactic Council. Wow, I was happy a minute ago not knowing those beings exist. Yeah, okay. I am nothing. Ah, you are everything with them. You are everything with them. No, I want to cry. Okay. All right. That is it, guys. Oh my God. It is 1:15. I did stay on much longer, but I wanted to get through to everyone. And I think I did. Yes, I did. I got through to everybody today. So I want to thank you for staying here with me for the full 2 hours and 15 minutes. Guys, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I thank you for bringing your questions, and I thank not just my high vibrational team, but also your team and your loved ones for helping to bring in the messages that you needed to hear that was uplifting for you today. And I will see you next week, Saturday, I think. But if I have anything else coming up before then, it will be on my channel, and I will see you all. See. And thank you, Jackie B. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I wanna the next time I do a show, I know Jackie right now, you're my only moderator. But and thank you for helping us keep this space safe. But I will ask if anyone else would like to be a moderator. Next show I do, just drop it in and I can add you as a moderator to help us all. Okay. You're welcome, Ascending Universal. And Carl says, no wonder you were emotional when I shared with you, my brother. Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you all. Have a great rest of your weekend and a beautiful start into next week. I wish you peace, love, and joy. All right. Bye-bye.